Most people would find it very hard to cope without the BBC. That's the outrageous claim made by a former BBC chairman. Before I get onto this, guys, please make sure you hit subscribe and the bell and give this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate your support. Now, if you want to look at how in my opinion, the BBC is about as reformable as the European Union, i.e. it isn't, you just look at these comments from Sir David Clemency, the former BBC chairman. And before I get onto what he said, and it's pretty outrageous stuff, let's just remind ourselves of what the independent research shows us. First of all, it shows us that the BBC is viewed as the least impartial news outlet. Secondly, a majority of Brits don't think the licence fee is value for money. And thirdly, the majority of Brits now want the BBC to be funded either through advertising or subscription. That's not just my view, that is out there independent research. But Sir David Clemency, citing a bit of research here from 70 households, which is an incredibly small sample for anything, saying that studies showed people who went without the BBC for 2 weeks changed their negative opinion on it. He challenged BBC critics, including professional detractors and right-wing thinkers. I mean, is he talking about me? I'm not sure. Saying that the majority of them would find they cannot cope with access to its television, radio or online services. And some of the things that he says here really are pretty mad. He says, when we run trials with people who have had to live for 2 or 3 weeks without any BBC services, at the end of it, they cannot cope. We don't know what the weather's going to be. This is the quote in the Telegraph. They cannot cope without the BBC. We don't know what the weather's going to be. I mean, that is an absolute doozy. We missed the 10 o'clock news. I can't manage without Match of the Day. I mean, you know, when it comes to the Match of the Day and how much money they put into it, just think about this for a second. Football fans now can get highlights on Twitter live as they happened, and highlights get put up on YouTube pretty much after the games end. I mean, what planet is this guy living on? How can I possibly cope, he says, without the watching Strictly on a Sunday evening? I've never watched Strictly in my life, so it's pretty easy. Things they took for granted are removed from them. They realise how valuable the BBC is. And he says, as well, minority point of view he's coming from, he says he'd be very willing to pay a great deal more than £157 a year. He would pay considerably more, but it wouldn't be the BBC that you and I know. Guys, do let me know in the comments below. Are you worried that if the BBC went to a subscription service and you didn't subscribe, that you wouldn't know what the weather's going to be? Scary thought, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts on Sir David Clemency's comments here, and as ever, if you've enjoyed this report, please do give this video a big thumbs up. You've got to laugh, haven't you? Make sure you've hit subscribe, and if you want to support my channel, do hit the join button down below. And of course, guys, as ever, thanks so much for watching.